Welcome to Laconia. The area is full of enemies, so beware the eagles that drop rocks, crawling scorpions and demented apes. Walk to the first complete column holding up the roof, then kneel and whack it to reveal an opening on the floor. Drop down into it. Walk down the stairs and you might see a couple of satyrs leaping around the bottom of the screen. They can be a good source of bolts and olives if you need to stock up. I prefer to move about this area to avoid the enemies on the surface. Start walking right when you get to the bottom of the stairs until you get to the large blocks. Get up these. Let the screen scroll, then jump onto the stone block and up the stairs and back to the surface. Take your time avoiding the rocks the eagles drop and dealing with scorpions and apes to make it easier on yourself. I find the Staff of Fennel to be the best weapon to use here. Go past the Sun Monument and Broken Column. Kneel at the first column to the right and hit it. The Trojan pitcher falls from the heavens. Make sure to pick it up. Henceforth, whenever you make use of a fountain, the Trojan pitcher can be filled with nectar. Press start to equip the pitcher and select to use it to replenish your health to its maximum capacity. Subsequently, refilling the pitcher will require utilizing a fountain once again. Turn back to the left and down the stairs. Jump off the large block and keep left. Again, let the screen scroll, then go down the stone blocks. Turn right until the screen scrolls. Keep going right, taking care of satyrs for health and currency as needed. Pass under another large set of blocks and through the door in the bottom right of the screen. Walk right through the little antechamber here and you'll find yourself in a darkened cave. Use the staff to light the way. Switch to the sword in the items menu. We're about to face another Cyclops. It'll take 6 hits to kill this one. Keep walking right. You'll see an upper balcony with 2 floors. Jump over the gap here and soon you're confronted by the Cyclops. The trick is then to get the Cyclops in a holding pattern where you hit it, run away, but don't jump, so the next rock lands behind you. Then rush back towards the monster. If the timing is right, the next rock goes over your head and you can then hit its eye. You have to get pretty close to the Cyclops due to the sword's poor range. If you stay too close to it for too long, you'll get hit by a rock as often as not. Kill the Cyclops and you get the next Ambrosia health upgrade. Good timing if you receive damage from the Cyclops as it refills the life bar. Enter the door on the right to get to a fountain. Here you can fill the Trojan pitcher with nectar by kneeling at it. Go back through the door when you're done, then switch back to the staff so you can light the way back. The idea is then to walk all the way back to the left and through the door at the end. Once back outside the area with the satyrs, it's time to grind for olives in order to visit Poseidon's temple and get the Ocarina. No, not that Ocarina. It costs 60 olives. It seems the gods are done giving us freebies. The Ocarina will allow us to cross the ocean in a very cool way. More on that soon. First we grind. But I'm not going to subject you to all of it, so I'll see you at the end. Once you've collected the olives, it's time to visit Poseidon and his temple. Go left up the large stone blocks. Once the screen scrolls, jump on the large block and up the stairs to the surface. Again, take your time avoiding the enemies up here. Kneel at the complete column to the left of the broken pillar to reveal another opening. Walk through the antechamber, then use the staff to light the darkness. Enter the door on the right to enter Poseidon's temple. Then walk across the temple floor until you get to the altar. Kneel before Poseidon, and after a brief introduction, he'll give you the option to buy the Ocarina for 60 olives, which you should do as soon as you're prompted. Pick up the Ocarina, we'll be using it to harness dolphin power. probably a good idea to equip it now, as we'll be using it very soon. After that, there's really no point in hanging around Poseidon's temple, so we can skedaddle right out of there. Once out of the temple, light the way forward with the staff and exit with the door on the left. Once outside in the open area, you're going to be wanting to go left and then down the stairs. Once at the bottom of the stairs, start walking right and up the stone blocks. You know the drill by now. Let the screen scroll, then walk up the stairs to the surface. Once on the surface, turn right and keep on walking right past the columns, the sun monument, the enemies, all the way to the water's edge. Once you're there, use the Ocarina to summon a dolphin. Jump on it, then make your way across the water, avoiding eagles with falling rocks and leaping over the flying fish until you get to land. Walk right and let the screen scroll. Equip the sword and the harp if you haven't already. We're about to face a boss. Once you've equipped the necessary items, walk right. You'll be squaring off against the siren. The best strategy I've found is to jump onto the small platform, then leap up to hit the siren's head as she flies down towards the platform. To avoid the purple eagles, temporarily jump off the platform when they approach, then jump back on after they pass by. If the siren's alluring song routes you to the spot, use the harp to snap out of it. It takes 3 hits to kill the siren. The door then pops open. Go through it. Equip the staff and light the way forward, and then re-equip the sword. There's no time to rest on our laurels. Another boss fight is coming up. The strategy here is fairly simple. Jump over the gap, then jump above the 3 weird sisters so you land behind them. Slash away with the sword, then rush back left over the gap. They drop down the little step here. The Graeae might fire projectiles your way as you strategically flee over the gap. These can be blocked by the shield. After dropping down the little step, head back right over the gap. If you time it right, the sisters will spawn right below the step here. Simply jump over them and slash away as before. Repeat the process until all 3 sisters are dead. Once all 3 weird sisters are dead by your hands, they'll drop the Eye of Graeae, a useful little item that allows you to see hidden rooms. Pick it up at your leisure. Re-equip the Staff of Fennel if you want to, then head back over the gap, then jump up to reach the door in the top left here. Enter it and walk past the antechamber. Voila, you're back at the start of Laconia. Now you've got 2 choices. You can either proceed along the short route along the surface if you're feeling confident, or head down the stairs. I chose the latter to be safe. Walk down both sets of stairs, then head to the right. Yep, it's back to the stone blocks. Letting the screen scroll, then up the stone step, and up the stairs, and back to the surface. Head right towards the sun monument, avoiding or killing enemies as necessary. Use the harp when you get there, and the winged horse Pegasus appears. He swoops down and whisks your way all the way to Arcadia. Once in Arcadia, he'll leave you in the center of a nice sleepy village. Start walking right past the little wooden houses into the forest. Keep going right, taking the time to admire the scenery. Slimes will soon appear, but just keep on going. Enter the door in the tree right at the end of the area. The old person is still in there. Keep going right. Exit the tree and turn left. You'll see slimes and little bears with little spears. You can make short work of them with the Staff of Fennel. Again, avoid the slimes or simply streaming ahead without stopping. Let the screen scroll, then walk past the 2-story house or enter it if you need to reset the enemies. Then walk into the small house at the very end of the area. Deja vu, we're back in Argolis. Walk towards the right past the distant ominous mountains into the door on the left hand side. Equip the Eye of Graeae now if you haven't done so already. Walk right into the main cavern area, kill the snake, then go up the first step. Walk to the second step, then use the Eye of Graeae. A hitherto unseen door reveals itself. Walk right to get another cavernous area. Turn left and jump onto the raised platform, then left again onto the next one. Keep going until you reach the door in the top left of the area. Go through the next small area to meet a nymph in a cave. After a brief chat, she'll give you the first token of love, along with a message from your lady love. Turns out she's being imprisoned in Tartarus by Hades, god of the underworld. Pick up the token of love and your lady love will explain exactly how she got into her current predicament. Seems a rescue mission is in order, but that will have to wait until next time. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you like what you saw, please consider commenting, liking, sharing and all the good stuff, as it really helps me out. Until next time, adios amigos.